Welcome back, guys. So today's video will be creating our first dashboard in Power BI. So if you're new to this channel, I would like you to stay tuned and you can follow along as well, because I'll be I'll be adding the data set to the description, and if I forgot to add it, please comment below and let me know because I have a lot going on. So I'll just be doing some um analysis. So I've used this data set in Excel before, so I've analyzed some of it in Excel. If you haven't watched the previous video, you can go um along and watch it. So today we are going to be working on a customer behavior analysis. So this analysis will help us identify the opportunities to target marketing and to increase the business growth of FF. So the company's name is F and F. So we'll be analyzing the customer demographic segmentation. We'll be looking at the purchasing behavior. We'll be looking at the customer loyalty and some regional analysis as well. We'll be looking at the customer's income group and the customer group analysis. So and the cross analysis. So we'll be doing some of this today. I'll just show you like a brief analysis, and we all know that we'll be doing some visualization and dashboards, creating some dashboard in Power BI. So if it's your first time, I would like you to stay tuned and watch along. And if you don't understand, you can comment in the below and I'll explain to you. So this is a data set we're going to be using. We have the purchase amount. So the first thing before analyzing your data or anything is to understand what your data mean. To understand what your data actually mean. So the customer ID is the unique identifier for customer. So we have the age of the customers, the customer's annual income in USD, the purchase amount, the total amount of purchases that were made by the customers. So we have the purchase frequency, the number of times per year that they frequent the store or online store. So we have the region where the customer lives, which is region. We have the loyalty score, the customer's loyalty score, which is valued between 0 to 100. So we understand our data set. Now we have to go to our Power BI interface. So this is Power BI desktop if you haven't seen it before. So when you open your page, you won't have all these, because if it's your first time, these are the data I've worked with. So all I'll do is go to home. Oh so I'll go home or go to a blank. This is my home. Yeah, this is my home page. So if I want to open a file from here, existing report, I can open it here. So if I click here, it will show me all the existing report I have, like this. So you can see, so this is so if I go to blank reports, I can open blank. If I want to import data from one lake, I can just go directly to my sources. You can import data into Power BI desktop through Excel. You can connect to any data source here. You can connect to your SQL server. So you can also learn with sample data. So this is like going into their data like portfolio and then launch, and you get some data sample to work with. So we are not going to be doing that. So we've gone to our home. So we need a blank report, right? We want to use a blank report. So this is your interface. These are some of the so these are your data fields. I mean, this is a blank page where we're going to be creating your report later, and this is your report view. This is your table view. So if you have a data that is already loaded, it will be viewed here. This is your data model. We'll be talking about this later on. So today we are going to be doing like a sample analysis, and nothing too complicated, nothing too like advanced, just a simple, create a simple report just to introduce you to Power BI desktop. So let's go. So we want, I talked to you about importing our data, right? So all you are going to do is go to get data. This data help you connect to multiple data sources. So whether it's your SQL, like I said earlier, Excel sheet, your folder, your data is in a folder. So you see all this data, Power BI semantic model, data vast, SQL server, analysis services, web pages. So you can do a lot with this. So I'm going to be connecting to a CSV data. So what happened was I downloaded my data. My data is in CSV, is in my documents, and this is the data here. It's in CSV file. So I'm not going to be using this. I'm not going to be using this data. I'm going to close it and save this. It's because I've done something on it. I've analyzed some of that there, but what I'm going to be using is this particular data, as you can see. So guys, let's don't save. So I'm going to be using this data. So what I'll do is go back to my Power BI desktop and go to text or CSV file. So this, I'm using a MacBook, that's why my interface is like this. So I'm going to document, and I'm going to look for my customer purchase behavior CSV over there. Click on it, then open it. So we are not going to be like doing some major data cleaning here. So this is what it will give you. This is called your metadata. So it gives you what the information on your data, specifically where the data is opened from, file is opened from. It's open from a window, Western, European something. Is in comma delimiter. Data type detection, it's based on 200 rows. So these are your data. So what I'm going to do is, if you want to clean your data, you can go to transform data in Power Query, but today we will not be doing Power Query. We'll be loading it straight up. Just give it some minutes to load. So it's going to load straight into your Power BI desktop. So since I'm not going to be doing some major like cleaning or stuff, so we are going to be doing this in the future video. We're going to be like cleaning our data in Power Query and like writing some DAX in Power Query to like do some analysis, so descriptive analysis. So that's just it. So we have our data here. You have the age, annual income, loyalty score, purchase amount, purchase frequency, region, user ID. So our user ID is in numbers, so it's not supposed to be sold over. It's not supposed to be in numbers, but we are going to leave it as that. So what we are going to be doing is, first and first, we want to like see what, if you want to see what your data look like here, you can go to your table view and you see what your data look like. Look at that, your user ID, age, and the thing is, you cannot edit anything here, but you can add new column to it like we did in Excel, right? You can add new column to it. So if you want to do something like this, so let's see. Not this, not this, not this. File. Oh, not opening file. Recently, download. Is it the same thing? Okay, so here, let's say I want to see that if the customer income group. So I want to see the customer income group, or I want to see the customer income group as well. So I want to say, okay, anything that is I or equals to 45,000, that I income earner, like using like the way we use our if here. So because when you are analyzing your data, you need to use like a lot of your intuition. You need to like be able to extract some data from any numbers that are given to you. So some of this number, all you can do is do mean, medium, mode, mean, medium, high income, all these things. So you want to know if they are income earner or low income earners. So or maybe a medium income earner, like we use our ifs here, right? So that is just it. You want to say, okay, if it's less than 40,000, if is low, low income, if the annual income is less than 50,000, is medium income. So if all these things you get. So let's just go into back into our s Power BI desktop, and we can as well write some DAX here for create like a custom column. All you have to do is in your table tools, make sure it's in your table tools, like it's here automatically. You can see you want to add new columns, right? To add new column to this column, particular columns. So what you're going to be doing is you are going to be writing a customer income status, right, equals to, now you write your coding if, just so that you can use if in Power BI as well. So we are going to be using if want what column we want is the logical test, right? So we want if our data is if our is 40,000 is equals to annual, if our annual income oh if our annual income is going to bring you the data column, which is the customer purchase behavior annual income, is going to bring it for you. Then you press your tab, and if our annual income, the logical test is result true, if result is true, is equals to is less than oh no is sorry so is greater than is greater less than or equals to let's say 45,000. Then so now you write your result if true. The result if true, it will be low income. Oh, low income earner. Low income earner. If false, result is false. Want it to be our result is false will be high income. Earners. Let's see if that works. Oh, right. So now let's check our results. Let me put S here. So let's check our results. We have low and high income earners. We have low income earners. So let's see what low income earners is. So we said if it's less than or equals to 4,500, that means anything that is 45,000 45,000, I mean, I'm so sorry, it's 45,000 and below will be low income earners, right? So let's check. Okay, we are correct. And anything that is after that, that is after like 45,000 upward, will be high income earner. So let's see what we've got. So we have everything that is higher than that up here at 46,000. We have 47,000. So we have that. So as a data analyst, you need to be able to like put all these things together and come up with it. So that's that about writing a using DAX to write um to write a custom column. Like this is a custom column in Power BI desktop. You can do this as well in Power Query, but we'll do this in the future. So now you can go to your report view, and the first thing we are going to be doing on our report view is go to our Canva and go to our Canva settings and change it to custom. We can say 6.9. 6.9 is okay, and we can put it in the middle. Want it to be in the middle, yeah. So yeah, that's good. And want the background to be less transparent, and then we can add some color to it, like gray. Yeah, that's cool. A bit, a lot, enough. And yeah, I think that is okay. You can as well import a picture or anything you want, but that is, we just want it to be minimal. So let's dive into our analysis. So first thing is, what is the contribution of customer age across the different region? What is the contribution of customer age across region? This is customer demographic and segmentation. So what does the annual income vary across different customer groups and region? So let's tackle the first question. Distribution of customer age across different region. So we want to look at, did you first thing you need to know is, oh, do I have age in my data set? Do I have region in my data set? So here we have region and we have age of customers. But the thing is, let's look at our data. Let's look at our age. So we have like, oh, a lot of things going on here. So like we did for earlier, for the customer income status, we are going to be doing age group. We are going to be adding column for age group in here. We are going to be writing a DAX to create a custom age column. You get? So don't mind my English. So click on new column calculations, and what you are going to be saying is age group, right, equals to if age, I'm going to be saying age, so age, customer age, right, is equals to, okay, what the want to see first thing first, let's look at the minimum, the highest age. Let's start ascending. So we have the lowest age as 22. So we can say that, okay, 30, and if age is 30, we have 22 as this thing. Let's just descending and see what the highest age is, 55. So we can as well group them into like, okay, so we can group them. Let's go back here. You see, is that writing error, right? So because it's not done, we are not done with it, we can say, okay, if customer's age is is um, is less than or equals to 30, 30 and below, we can say we can say below 20 or 30, right? We can say, okay, if customer's age is less than equals to 30, then customer's age will be 30, will be below 30. Okay, let's just put, always put your um always put this sign when you are writing something that is not, like, is not number. Okay, anything descriptive, just put this um double column in there. So yeah, so just say below, we're going to be saying below 30, right? Then if, comma, instead of result if true, we're going to be saying if again, right? I'm going to be writing another logical test inside that logical test. We're going to be saying if customer's age, right, is equals to, is less than or equals to 50. We are going to be saying, or instead of below 30, we are going to be saying young adults. Okay, let's say young adults. Adults. You can like search online and see what you can group your age. You can say Gen Z, Gen S, Gen, all these things. It happens like that. So we can say 50 is less than or equals to 50. We can say um young adult and older, or an elders, okay, is equals to or greater than, let's say greater than equals to 50. We still have 40 and young adults. Can we say 50 and below is middle age? Less than equals to 50, let's say middle age. Middle age 8. Let's just say middle age. What happened here? Okay, let's say middle age. Then the rest of them will be elderly or elderly, let's just say elderly people. Let's just say elderly, no insult to elders, elderly. And let's see what we've got. Then you have to close it one more. I have to close it one more because you see I have like two this thing here. Sorry about that. So now we have our data. So we have young adults, we have middle age, and we have elderly. So okay, so our customer, like the report, our stakeholder said we should like analyze the customer age across different region. So we need the age and the region, right? But there's something else we need. We need to calculate, do some calculation as well, right? But let's answer this question. We want to know the age or age group across region. So what we are going to be doing is we are going to be dragging your age into this saying sum of age, right, which is not supposed to be. So we want to know how many of our customers. We the first thing first, you need to do some calculation. You see, it doesn't work that way. It's counting your age for you instead of like giving you some answer. So what we are going to do is we have our user ID, which we can use to count each distinct customers, right? So first thing we are going to be doing is writing DAX. So what we are going to be doing is we come into home. We say, okay, we want to do a quick mayor, or we can write new mayors from our data, which is data analytics expressions. Say new mayors. So what we are going to be doing here is no, let me delete this. It's going to mess up my data. So what I'm going to be doing is go to the table for table tools, go to table tools, go to new tables. So I'm going to be naming this table mayors. Sorry. So I don't want it to add I'm going to be deleting from the model, then because I don't want it to be the mayors to be among this. So I'm going to table tools. Where's table? There's let's go to table tools. So I'm going to be creating new table. Go to table tools, new mayor. Just write new mayor and just get it on with new mayors. Let's just write new mayors inside that. So if I want to create a table for it so it can like it won't be among all this, I won't be looking for it all over. So what I'm going to be doing is saying, okay, total customers be equals to count A. So count A, we count your distinct customers for you to count the distinct one by one. So I'll be saying user group, user ID, and enter. So I have my total customers, which is supposed to be, if I'm correct, let me start sending, which is supposed to be total of 238, right? So let me say, okay, where's my customers? Total customer IDs, total customer is here. So 238 customers, right? So I have 238 customers. Now what I need to do is put my age group, and I need my region as well. So I want to know each customers in different age group. So what I'm going to be using is my column. Is a column chart. So I have my customers in different age group and region. So I have elderly here, different age group and customers. Distribution of customer ages across different region. Ages across different region. So you can say But as you can see, it's not as easy to describe, right? It's not really easy to describe. What you can do is just say, okay, distribution of customers among age groups, then do region separately. So that will be cool, right? Okay, customers among along regions. So we have 77, 77, 78, 6 in the east region. So we can say, okay, we have our customers here. We have customer. Let's format this first and say, okay, my y-axis, I do not want the title over there, and I don't want the values, but I want my data label, right? So, and this region, I already know it's region, right? X-axis, then remove the title from it. You can turn this to black and bolding it a bit, as well as change the this thing or the line or the, yeah, the title of your regions and your value. Go to x-axis again, look at your, I mean, your data label here, and format your data label value and turn it to black. Increase the font a bit, and I think we're good to go, right? We're good to go. We're good to go. We're good to go. Let's look at the title. Let's put it in the middle and increase it a bit and change it to Cabra. Yeah. Then okay, let me reduce it. It's a bit too much, right? A bit. Okay, I think I'm good. But my bar, I don't like the color. I didn't like the color of my bar. Column bar, data label. Where's my columns? So I want to change it to something. No, I don't want that. So I can as well go to views and change it to this. Okay, I think I like this. I like that. Yeah, I like this. So I have my total customers by region, right? So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be copying and pasting this side by side. So I said we are going to create a dashboard, right? I'm just doing this for this, right? So we can as well go and create a shell for our dashboard, and you can leave it like this. It's nothing too serious. So we can say, okay, instead of total customer by region, we want our age group in there. So we have age. Let's put age group instead. Yeah, so now we have our age group: older adults, younger adults, and the elderly. So instead of this as well, you can say, okay, I want to go to my age group. Go to your column and say 30. You can say 30 to 0. You can change it to from 50 to 60, from 60 to get. So it's just it's a matter of choice. As far as you can convey your analysis to your stakeholders, you have no problem with that. So yeah, want to be done quickly, as quick as possible. So let me put this here and this here. So what else do I need? So we have analyzed two of that. So how does the annual income vary across diverse customer groups? So across different customer groups and region, the income across different customer groups and region. So income groups, we are going to be using income groups among regions. So let's say, okay, then let's control Z, control V. Let's go in here. Let's say, okay, instead of customer, I want to see the income group. Income Okay. I want to see the income group. Uh, I want to see the annual income group. Ooh, did you see that? There's a lot total customers. So I want to see the total income group among each region. Yeah, right. It's kind of that's a lot of information right there. A lot of information. See annual income, right? That's why we need like a descriptive to describe our I mean prescribe see our data. That's why we have like customer income group. Customer income group here. So let's see. So you see. So this is not supposed to be like this. So we are going to be seeing okay, total customers. We're going to be putting it here. And we're going to be doing this. So we can do this. Want to see income group among customers, low income earners. Like instead of low income earner, you can specify the amount of money they earn as well. So you can say okay, instead of low income earner, we can say 40,000 and below, and 40,000 and above. Anyone. So I just like it this way. So I'll be able to explain to the secretary that okay, people when just put it in your presentation that this is what your data points means, this is what this age group means, right? Let them know so they can understand, because this way too they'll be able to understand and know where to target. So we want to see the income group by region as well. So we can say the income group by region. Want to know which of them earn the most in each region. So want to know which how they how they were able to earn. So want to see mm, region income. So you can see we see that the west, south, north they earn more. So let's see the region column. Mm, income group. The income status. Can see it's not. So we have to use the region and the annual incomes to know the amounts they earn annually, and which region has the highest income. So what we can use here is that okay, we are seeing millions. Let's format the data label here. Can format the data label here and say okay, want the values go to your layout, display unit, in the column as none. So you see it written fully, and you can say a million as well, and you can increase the show blanks as 0. You can increase the precision. So well, that's like decimal number, so we have decimal numbers here. So yeah, we are done with that. Okay, so we want to see like the customer. We've seen the customer demographic. I see the customer demographic. You can see like, in fact, you can like see their income by their group, age group. You can say CV. Can create this like this. Okay, let's read this. So one thing you should note is that you can do your dashboard in different ways. You can, if this doesn't fit, you can go to another page, create a new page. You have like a whole lot to do. So I can say I want to see the customer income across age group. You can see how their income is. So where is the income? You can see annual income across age group. So people who earn the most are like the elderly, the middle age, young adults. So that's just it. So let's see others. Purchase behavior. So we want to say what the average purchase amount by customer age and income group. So the purchase amount by customer age. So average purchase amount by customer age and income group. So the purchase amount. So let's see, do we have our purchase amount? So we want to then it said average, the average, on average, how much they purchase. So we are going to be writing a measure, say new measures, and we say average avg purchase amount. So let's say, okay, average want to say purchase, right? Purchase amount, and you click okay. Okay, yeah, that's DAX. Now what we are going to do is we want to say, okay, let's Ctrl CD and Ctrl V here. Across age group, we want to see, instead of age group, we want to see the average purchase amount. So the average purchase amount for middle age is $613. So elderly is $450, young adults is lower, so which is $230. So we have the average amount by age group. So you can edit your, if you want to edit your title, go to general. So you can change your title here, average purchase amount, average purchase amount by age group. So, and you're good to go. Total customer by customer income status. So I think it's already give us this thing here. So technically it's a sum of income, annual income by age group. We can change this as well. Annual income by age group. There's no need to put sum. So income by age group. So we're good, right? So let's write do some KPI. Let's put some card in it. Annual income. Yeah, I think we're good. So I want to put some cards here. So let's see what we can do. Loyalty score, how the purchase among the far cross region, customer income group. So this I might like really need to send it to you later. So we can like you can use this to analyze, look at the customer behaviors across different. All you have to do is when analyzing these things, you are helping the company know where to target the marketing, like where to target when they are marketing to their customers. So you can analyze all these things and know what the customers want as well. You can look at their behavior analysis, that's what they call it. So I'm going to be putting some cards in here. So I want to see the total purchase, average loyalty score, and total customers. So let's write some DAX here. So let's write some DAX. Say new mayors. You can go in here and do new mayors, anyone you like. So I'm going to say new mayors, total customers. So we already have total customer, total purchases. So it's like the revenue, right? So total purchases or total revenue, anyone you can say. Let's say sum of total purchase amount. So that's our revenue. We have that. We have cost customer, average revenue. Let's write some average age. The average age of customer. So we can say average age of customers. All right, new one. We want to see customer income, average income of customers, average income. Okay, average income. We don't want to know the total income, it's nothing to us, so we need the average. We want to know on average how much our customers are earning. So income. Okay, so so we can also say the average purchase frequency, how many times they like in on average, how many times they come to the stores, right? So average purchase frequency, you can say average purchase frequency. So on average, how many times do they come in a year on average? Average purchase frequency. Okay, let's say equals to average purchase frequency. Okay. How many did we have like that? We have like 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't want to. Okay, let's say. Okay, now what we are going to do is click on your. Sometimes when you click on these things and you might like change your visual. So let's go in here. So apart from this, we can as well say, okay, we want this to be a donor chart. Yeah, want this to be a donor chart as well. We can like say, okay, we don't want the legends, we want the data label to be the data category and data value. So now we have our values as decimal, 1 to 2 places. So you can do whatever you can, like you can do anything you like with your visuals. You can do whatever you like with it. So these things are like, you can do whatever you like, customize it whatever you like. I mean, that's the beauty of it, right? So that's the beauty of it. So what I want is, I want my data to be display unit. Wait. Okay, once a value and the category. So you can as well rotate your this thing. You can say okay, because this doesn't, okay, okay, now it's okay, right? So like all these things are like major so I want it to be here, this to be here, and this to be here, right? And I want this to be here. So what you can do is, you can say Control A and go to formats. You can go to formats, you can align it, you can distribute, you can like align to center, align, distribute horizontally, distribute vertically. Z, Control Z. So I just want it to be okay. Let's say Control A, let's format it. So I just want it to be don't try that though. So just use your, do it manually. I think that's okay. Do it manually is going to get align it for you anyway. So you see that's going to align it. So I think you're good to go. I'm going to align it for you. Now we're good. So instead of using that, I prefer doing it manually. But if you don't have to do that, like if you're good at like using the align tool, so I need a card right now. I need a card. So I'm going to be putting the total customers. Then I'm going to be formatting my customers. So the thing is, you can change your visual as well. You can change your cards. You can change your cards. You can change your effects. No, you can't change it. So you have to put something under it, something like this. Like, wait, let me insert. You can insert a shape here. So I can insert a shape. Let me insert a shape here. Then my card is going to be label total customers, tied to total customers. Total customers, I want it in the middle, bold, and yeah, I want cover. So I'm going to be reducing this. I'm going to be reducing the fonts bit, and my label, color value, I want to reduce it to 40. And I'm going to remove my effects, my background. So then all I have to do is put it up here and reduce this, and I'm going to send this backward. Send backward. So I have my data here. I'm going to be changing it to white. Changing it to white, and my title to white as well. So I think I'm good, right? I think I'm good here. Yeah, I'm going to bring it forward. So I'm going to be grouping. going to be grouping them, group, and I'm good here. So I'm going to be Ctrl Z, Ctrl V. I'm going to be controlling it, and instead of total customers, I want to have my total purchases instead. Total purchases. Okay, good. So I have this. So I have this. So I'm going to put this line in beside it as well, and this here. As you can see, we still have total customers here, right? So have total customers. So instead of, yeah, now we have something like meaningful, right? So let's just, so instead of total customers, we are going to be having our total purchases. Total purchases. Total purchases. Purchases. So we have our total average, we have our average purchases or average income of our customers. The average income is 57,000. So we can as well add, add dollars to our income here. So you can do that from the root. So we have your dollar here. No, that's total customer. Okay, that's total purchases. That's total purchases. That's total purchases. Yeah. The average income. We have the average income of customers. Average income. So customers average income, we have our total purchases. So I want to change our total purchases to dollars as well. So we can say dollars here, and we can as well increase the decimal numbers to 2 if it fits. If it doesn't fit, or 1 as well. So we can say 1. So we're good. So this is we're going to be changing this to we have average purchase, average income, average purchase frequency, the purchase frequency. So average, they have on average they go to the store 19 times, so or more. So let's go to our format here. Purchase frequency is in 0. What is in 0 as well? So I don't want any decimal in it, so I want this value to be in like none, or so also decimal place is 0. So it's just telling us on average 20 times. So we are going to be doing the average customer frequency, average frequency, average customer can see. So average age of our customers, let's just put average age of our customers here. Average age, no, the average age of our customer is not point. Where does it say auto? I mean, to so so our customers average age is, yeah, average age, average age of customer. So now, what do you think of this analysis? You can like do a lot of things with this. It's as simple as it gets. And yeah, I think this will bring us to the end of our analysis. And I hope you've learned something from this, so you can practice all this as well. You can practice your purchasing behavior, the customer loyalty, regional analysis. So yeah, yes, you can do all this. You can do all this. There's a lot more you can learn from data from on Power BI. Can do a lot with Power BI, and I hope you've learned something from it. If you haven't subscribed to this YouTube channel, please try as much as possible to subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you next time, guys. Have a lovely and wonderful day ahead. Thank you, and see you next time. Bye.